Hello and welcome to the Panther Tales podcast. I'm your host Jack Gaham with co-host Parker Hecht.
This podcast serves as a way of retelling what happened this week at the high school in a way that you can listen to on the go.
We will discuss events, sports events, and on weeks where not much has happened, we will interview students and teachers alike.
New episodes come out every Monday or Tuesday. Some of this week's topics will be AP exams. Which one are you pointing at, bruh?
Oh, we're not going to.
Okay.
We won't discuss that one.
Academic Super Bowl, some softball stuff, and hey, back to the 80s this weekend, everybody.
Why you're okay? Genuinely, why are you speaking like you're? It sounds like you're reading off of a list. I mean, I know you are, but like,
Yeah, I am.
it just sounds like you're saying word for word from the list. Get some enthusiasm in your voice. Today's week's topics are going to be back to the 80s. We're going to discuss some AP exams that are up and coming. Softball had another great win today. More on that later. The Panther Pub Hub or Panther Press / Yearbook group is going on a field trip to Ball State. The Academic Super Bowl has some new scores that will be discussed, and publication scholarship, as well as a second podcast coming out that we have more information on. Like that. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to hope that you can
Okay, whatever.
bring the excitement to this.
See what I have to deal with, everybody.
Anyway, let's start. Back to the 80s this weekend.
This weekend, everybody. Go see it.
So
It's pretty good.
if you watched the previous episode, we interviewed Janae Clark, a stage manager on Back to the 80s. Next week, we're going to try to possibly interview maybe two cast members to discuss how that went and how it all was for them. But it's a, I wouldn't say famous. Is it a famous musical?
It's been done by a lot of schools, but I wouldn't say it's like extremely popular or anything.
All right. So I would say if you're interested, go watch it. If you like 80s music, it's definitely going to be an interesting see. We have not quite yet seen the preview due to us needing to record this episode a bit earlier for scheduling conflicts, but
Yep.
don't worry, we will make sure next week we cover much more than we have this week and last week. Anything you want to add?
I mean, I just hope it's a good show. I mean, I've been there a little bit. I won't say anything about it, but seems like everybody's having a lot of fun with it. So,
All right. So now AP exams. Do you want to tell us a bit about that?
yeah, so AP exams, they coming up in what, two-ish weeks?
I think so. Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, is that it? Or
How do you feel about them? Cuz like we
as
have
in
them.
how prepared do I feel?
Yeah.
Or I feel pretty confident. I do know in this school we have a like library for like practice, or there's definitely ways to prepare yourself better for it. So even though I feel confident, students who might not can definitely go talk to teachers and can definitely talk to other people.
Because next week they're practicing, right?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, that sounds right. So,
But hey, just do good. And that's it.
Yeah.
Just
it's
as a
just
reminder.
a test.
Yeah, just a test of skill. And I think it's time we enter more of your realm of expertise, and that is baseball. 'Tis the season.
Yeah. Last night, we had a game against Lake Station. We won 14-3. Played a good game. That's really all we could ask for as a team. Anyways, but now we're here mostly to talk about softball right now. Softball,
Is having an amazing season.
they're 6-0 right now. to start the year.
Just, just as a reminder, 6-0 is a 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 6 I haven't checked their scores recently. After the first two games, I haven't checked much. But or have all of the wins been pretty good like that first game, or have they all been like close?
Yesterday they won 18-2.
So I'm gonna say most of these wins have been
Yeah.
crushes.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I have confidence in this team going very far later.
Yeah, no, I looked at the rankings yesterday. They are ranked, I think, 24th
Out of
in the state of Indiana.
oh, for high school,
Yep, for high school softball. They are
how
ranked
many
24th.
are there?
330-ish?
That is really
I
good.
don't know however many schools play softball in Indiana. It's a
Probably
lot.
most of them or all.
It's a lot. So, yeah. No, being ranked 20th in the state's pretty good.
Just another thing
So-
for Griffith to be proud of.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing, at least.
Yeah, no, sports is doing pretty well right now.
Yeah. So, because girls girls tennis, my bad, is also
Yep.
doing a pretty good job. And what about golf?
Boys golf, I think they've only had like one.
Okay, so
So, I
not
mean,
much new news there.
no, not really.
Disappointing.
Yeah.
So let's real quick discuss what's happening on the more journalistic side of the school, the Panther Press and Yearbook, which we do kind of stem from the Panther Press, but just ignore that for a time being. No bias here. A Ball State field trip is happening where a few students from Panther Press and Yearbook will be going over to Ball State and gonna go see a journalism, like, we're gonna go see some sessions. We're gonna learn more about journalism, increase our expertise, and from this we are increasing our chances of getting a publications scholarship, which are going to begin availability quite soon
Yeah.
for those who partake in the class. So, maybe something you might want to consider taking, either junior, senior, sophomore, or even possibly freshman year. Because
There's a couple freshmen going.
there are.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because it's gonna be a good experience. It's gonna be a
Yep.
good trip. You're gonna learn, and well, I know learning is a deterrent for some people, but it's gonna be a fun experience that might have some more information coming about it afterwards, whether that be a news article or something else, but I will not disclose too much. And after that, do you want to talk to us about the academic Super Bowl?
Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna piggyback off of the publication thing.
Oh, my
Because-
bad. I probably should have let you talk about that. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry.
no, you good. You good. But so, publication scholarships. So they've actually already started. The deadline for those is actually May 1st. The deadline for seniors to get those in is May 1st. So,
Hey, seniors, hurry up.
yeah,
You're on a limited time.
yeah. You got like a week. A little more than. Now we can go on the academic Super Bowl. So, last night, our academic Super Bowl teams went to regionals. Where's your Schoology at?
Give us a quick second, folks, for a short break.
And we're back. Okay.
Sorry, we had to
So-
find that.
Yeah. So academic Super Bowl, we had the math, science, English, social studies, and fine arts teams go to regionals last night. So social studies team, they I think got like 7th. Their topic was Ireland, so I can't really blame them.
Ooh, the Irish famine.
Yeah. It was
I'm not part of it. I just, no, I wasn't part of the Irish famine. I'll tell you that. But I'm not part of the team. But that sounds like an interesting topic.
from what I heard, it was rough. It was very rough.
Ah,
Our own Kenny Gong was there.
He was.
He said that it was pretty rough. So.
And then fine arts,
Yeah, fine arts got third.
third overall.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't 100% know what fine arts did, like what their topic was or anything.
Well,
But
honestly, you can't expect to know everything. So
yeah, hey, third, not that bad though.
I mean, out of how many teams do you know?
Nope, I don't know.
No, but still, third is good. It's a placement. In most cases it's a trophy / medal, bronze, in most cases. So something to still be proud of.
English and science teams, they also got third. So all again can't complain there. But the math team,
Math
math
team.
is our strongest subject for academic Super Bowl, and I feel like it's not even close.
We got second place there.
Yeah.
Academic Super Bowl is doing a pretty good job
Yeah.
overall. Overall, I will say, as in the total, because as previously stated, the kind of rough performance on the social studies end. But
Yeah, but can we blame them? It was
No.
Ireland.
it's
It was
it's
Ireland.
also history, so it's a lot of memorization and key details. While everything
For
else is more of a memorization of patterns or
Yeah.
information.
Yeah, I think that covers about everything, honestly. Oh no! Second
No.
podcast, everybody.
Yeah, we brought it up last episode,
Yeah.
but I think it is just ended their first filming. The second show going up on the podcast second podcast coming out called Bargain Bin, where
They review a bunch of, what was it, just like bad movies?
I believe they are reviewing historically bad films. Great
Yeah.
name, by the way. I actually didn't get to hear the name before it got started, but that's actually a really great name.
Funny name too, honestly. For a movie podcast, I dig it.
Hey, digging through the bargain bin. So
Yeah.
I do believe we have come to the end of this podcast episode. If any questions or additional information we missed, if you find any, you can email us at panthertales at
panthertales.griffith@gmail.com.
panthertales.griffith@gmail.com.
Bro, can't remember our own email.
I forgot. Okay. So if you have any questions or wants to add anything, you can email us there. And do you have any final words to say?
I got
No?
nothing.
Then I would say I hope everyone has a good day.
See y'all.